Yep. Now Melbourne also reached the semi-finals of the World Match Play last month in Blackpool. So here we go, Van Gerwen against Wright.
85.
Expect some fireworks.
Very consistent from Peter Wright. And I think he'd swap a few of them for a final and a win.
100.
Very, very fast first semi-final. Was over pretty much in about 40 minutes, wasn't it, Stu?
Maybe even a little less than that, Balls.
Yep. They played a cracking pace, them two, don't they?
They did. Michael Smith thoroughly deserving his place in the final. What a difference a week makes. Losing in the first round in Auckland and now in the final here in Melbourne.
100. $99.
Yeah, it took Van Gerwen a little while to get in that game, but for all intents and purposes, he was down and out at 8-4 down, and then Whitlock, I think, just froze as he saw the finishing line.
42.
The pressure getting to the wizard, unfortunately for Australia. And the partisan home crowd here in Melbourne.
Because there was a time during that match, he looked absolutely unstoppable. Remember that one when he hit I think it was a treble, double, and then the bull.
Yeah.
You know? And of course that game, another crucial game that he lost, and Glenn, we're talking about this before. You know, he 2 180s on the trot and still ended up losing the leg.
The leg, yeah. Oh, he went for tops.
77. 119.
Treble 20. Tops to break in the opening leg. Oh, yes,
Right. Second leg, Peter to throw first. Game on.
That'll give him confidence. Of course, they played each other a week ago in New Zealand in the semi-finals. Van Gerwen won 10-3. I think it'll be a bit closer here in Melbourne.
First one of the night for Van Gerwen, 16th of the tournament. We haven't had a 9-dart finish in all these years coming to Australia.
140.
It'd be great if we saw one tonight. Obviously not after that one.
Well, the head-to-head record is convincing, isn't it, for Michael Van Gerwen? Man, it is for Van Gerwen against most players, but incredibly, this is the 58th time that they've played each other. 52 wins.
100.
Look at that, 27 victories.
That's the TV record as well.
TV record, yeah.
Amazing.
174.
Oh, fantastic 174 from nowhere for Michael Van Gerwen to follow the 180. Van Gerwen hitting straight back.
65.
25 and tops for an 11-dart leg. Oh, now then.
You require 96.
Peter Wright's finishing has been exceptional. He was 6 out of 6, remember, in his first round win over Bonsa. Now he's got a choice. Will he go double 18 or will he go for treble 20? Oh, well, he went tops for double 18. Wonderful, wonderful. Peter Wright.
Super finishing.
Warming up nicely, Boz.
It is. Peter Wright at 64% for doubles in the tournament. It's very good. Here we go. Yes! He's off to a flyer, the Scotsman.
171.
Well,
seen it.
Just out of nowhere again. He hit the 174 in the last leg, the 171 there. Effectively rendering
60.
the maximum from Peter Wright. I wouldn't say worthless, but not worth as much as it probably should be. Brilliant from Van Gerwen.
39.
On for another 11 darter. He knows he should be level. Those two missed darts at tops in the last leg proving costly. But surely he'll get a leg on the board here.
95.
First to 11
56.
to play Michael Smith. Well, he's had 4 darts at tops and missed the lot. Try again, Michael. There we have it. He's on the board.
Straight away.
Warning Peter to throw first. Game on.
Wright has lost his last 4 World Series clashes against Van Gerwen. 3 of them have been at this stage in semi-finals.
134.
Yeah, it will definitely be a massive psychological hurdle if he gets in that position where he can win it. We saw last night with Simon Whitlock, when you've got somebody as good as Van Gerwen breathing down your neck, it can be a massive hurdle.
Well, it was a step too far for Simon Whitlock for sure.
97.
Peter Wright has got through to the semi-finals in Las Vegas, Shanghai and Auckland, lost the lot. Here he is again in Melbourne, looking to buck the trend.
64.
The vocal locals in fine form again.
100.
Haven't quite warmed up to the extent that they did last night just yet.
Oh, well, they were on their feet, weren't they, with that Whitlock Van Gerwen.
Oh, that was amazing. That was amazing.
99. Likely 170.
Definitely got their entertainment's worth last night.
Here he goes.
140. Media by 58.
For 3-1.
Whoa.
Well, you don't often see that. Only
Double
one
20.
dart.
38.
Missing the big 18. I mean, my. Oh. Will he be punished?
No score.
Great marker he had as well, that first dart.
That really is a great dart. Like a baseball curveball.
95.
Well, he was gifted an opportunity and he took it with the third one.
More missed darts from Michael Van Gerwen. 1 out of 8 on the doubles.
Here we go. Second 180 of the night, 10th for the tournament for Snakebite. Starting to gather a bit of momentum.
Well, he's hit a 174 and a 171 and a 174 and a 180, and he's 3-1 down.
So we're off to Brisbane at the end of the week, Stuart. First time I think we've taken the darts up there since it's been in Australia. Is that right?
It is. Next weekend at the BC EC on Brisbane South Bank. If you're in the area, come along and say hello. It'll be a terrific 3 days. The last 3 days of the World Series Down Under.
Yep.
140.
Hope you've packed your shorts. I know it's cold down here in Melbourne. It's a little bit different up there in Brisbane.
He may go for double-double again. Well, he did.
60.
So Van Gerwen to hold on.
Go, he does.
Fifth leg, Michael Van Gerwen.
Gave himself the big come on, didn't he? He knows how important that is. A big hold of throw, especially after Peter Wright started the leg with a 180. I think we're definitely going to get you in the Peter Wright garb with the hairstyle and everything.
You're dying for that. You'd love that. You would love that.
In front of the cameras in Brisbane.
There it is next week.
Wearing
17.
the Peter Wright shirt, the Peter Wright pants, and the Peter Wright Mohican.
I don't know about pants. I told you it'll be hot up there. We'll have shorts on.
60.
Yeah, it'll be a good night in Australia.
Looking forward to see your array of shorts that you've brought over here.
You won't want to see the milk bottle legs. I can assure you. Tick-a-tack for the tickets.
There we
in
go.
Brisbane next weekend. It will be good.
A lot of people already on the phone to me looking for tickets. It's the first time we're taking it up to Brisbane.
135.
As a Sydney sider, I'm still a little bit disappointed you just haven't come to Sydney this time around, but these things happen, I guess.
We'll be back to Sydney very soon, I'm sure.
You better be.
Brilliant visit from Peter Wright to lead double 18. But the pressure from Van Gerwen.
122.
Well, that was a really poor last start.
4-2.
Emphatic as well, isn't it?
Double hits have been fantastic.
140.
Well, he's averaging 108 and losing, Michael Van Gerwen, and that's despite missing 7 darts at double as well. His scoring's been spot on, his finishing has been, well, far from spot on.
130.
Quality again. Tournament average throughout has been over 100, and it remains so with Van Gerwen on 108, Wright on 103.5. World number 1 against world number 2.
100. 58.
A chance here for Wright.
That's unfortunate, unable to leave a finish. It smashed against the top wire.
Come
on, Mike.
Yeah, you can see, you can hear, he is
not happy at all.
No.
Oh. Number 3 of the game. Third 180 for Peter Wright.
Real pressure on Michael Van Gerwen now. What a maximum! What a time to hit it! He piled the pressure on Michael Van Gerwen, and it worked.
What a lead this will be for Peter Wright to take into the break.
Biggest start of the match so far. Oh, I'm not sure why he went that way, because he normally goes for double 16. And Michael Van Gerwen
takes advantage.
He pinches it in the end. You can see, how important will that 7th leg prove to be? pretty good throw as well. But he still has the lead, he still has the advantage. And as it stands, he still has the destiny of this semi-final in his own hands.
98. $137. $93. 85.
Only won one tournament this year, Peter Wright. Real surprise. Player of his talent. Had many near misses.
59.
That's right, isn't it? He's always seemingly there or thereabouts, final four, most tournaments. Good dance there from Van Gerwen, putting a little bit of pressure on now.
Treble 18 to leave double 18. All right, Peter. All right.
That was a great check out. Lovely recovery.
82.
Well, 116, 96, the double-double, 119 to win the first leg of the match.
Those checkouts, 21 from 36 in the tournament on doubles, Stuart. 58%. You take that any day of the week in a tournament like this.
Stats like that will win your tournaments.
97.
Is it going to win him a semi-final against Michael Van Gerwen? You are just joining us. Day 3 of what's been a really good Melbourne Darts Masters. Very impressive from the opening night.
100.
And we've already seen a surprise, you would have to say, with Michael Smith beating Gary Anderson.
100.
The result may not be a surprise, but the manner of the result, 11-5. And that told the story. It's a true reflection on how the game went. Smith waiting behind the scenes, relaxing, keeping the arm loose in the practice room. Van Gerwen finds a second. Van Gerwen well aware that he's fortunate to be here. The great darting escape
140
against Simon Whitlock in the quarterfinals. Oh, now then.
34.
Now then, Van Gerwen missing again.
It's a real letdown in his game at the moment, isn't it?
Oh, he was brave enough to go for treble 7 instead of 25. And he hits tops, and that's clinical, and that is another breaker through. 3-leg lead for Peter Wright. Well, Van Gerwen had to come from behind, way behind against Simon Whitlock. He's going to have to do it again in the semi-finals.
It's the checkouts that are bothering. 25% in this match. His doubles.
140.
His average is still good. Fine, Stuart, isn't it? 105 for the match. But those doubles.
Despite all the missed darts at double. Those stats tell the story. The doubles and missed doubles. The scoring from both has been pretty good.
64.
Well, he salvaged it a little bit there. It was near disaster there for Wright. Gerwen doesn't get the lucky. It's a bit unlucky with that last start there, Stuart. He's against the throw too. I wonder if the board's just gone a bit blurry for him. It's blurry for most of us. Throwing darts at the dartboard, isn't it?
Like 164.
Just the wrong side of the wire.
42. He's 117.
Oh, this is another leg that's potentially got away from him. And remember, Wright had a one and then a treble one. Still might win the leg.
He needs tops again. Before the dart even left his hand, you knew where it was going.
140.
Gerwen's very frustrated, isn't he? Just wants to speed up and wants to find some rhythm. And he's still searching after 10 now legs in the semi-final.
140.
At the moment, Michael is getting it wrong. Peter is getting it right. 7-3. First to 11 to play Michael Smith.
131.
Great last start there from Peter Wright.
93.
Why not? Why not?
140.
Again, puts pressure on the Van Gerwen throw.
He require 130.
3 ton plus finishes, plus a 96 finish on double top, double 18. We're going to get another. A relief for
60.
Michael Van Gerwen.
36.
Absolutely. Missing that double A man, Stuart.
Needed that. 7-4. But Michael Van Gerwen hasn't yet broken the Peter Wright throw.
Yeah, that's extraordinary.
100.
He's had chances too.
Peter Wright is sneaking through the tournament here, isn't he? He's averaging over 100 for the tournament.
100.
It's very consistent scoring, is 61% in the doubles as well for the tournament. He's playing well here, Stuart. Took out Van Barneveld comfortably. A bit more comfortable than we were thinking, actually, yesterday in that quarterfinal. Now we think about it.
Now, what is first and only World Series event in Germany last year. Demolished Phil Taylor.
137.
Needs a 140.
140.
Got to find a way to break the Peter Wright throw.
Here's
his opportunity. It's a big one.
He needs the ball.
96. He require 81.
Now Peter Wright may end up needing the same target. Let's see. Oh, well, that's one way of doing it. One dart at tops.
Marking report 25.
Well, it's just the start of the comeback. And Gerwen breaks the throw of Peter Wright for the first time in the semi-final. That's what it means to him. It's game on again.
Spring in the step, spring in the arm, and another maximum. One dart missed at tops for 8-4. He hasn't missed too many at tops in the entire match, Peter Wright.
60.
Oh, that's 6 starts now. No trebles for Van Gerwen. He needs to back this up. Doors ajar here if Wright can score heavily here. There'll be 3. Yeah, he's on target.
125.
Oh, that's unlucky. Could have done without that.
105. Bid you require 145.
Tops he needs.
125. Marking report 96.
Giving those 100 plus checkouts a good shake, isn't he?
Big dart again.
78. Bid you require 20.
I just saw Van Gerwen break the right throw now. Wright's going to do the same thing straight back at him. Re-establishes that little buffer once again.
Peter to throw first. Game on.
Those checkouts, Peter Wright, are going great.
60.
Mightily impressive.
58.
Oh, look at that right average, Stuart, just sneaking ahead there of Van Gerwen for the first time.
3 legs away from a World Series final.
60.
Getting into the swing of things, the map of Australia painted on the side of his head with a kangaroo in the middle.
140.
Oh, they must spend a fortune on makeup remover. Tax
makeup.
deductible, of course.
Yeah, that's right.
86.
But you wouldn't be brave enough to ask him that in an interview. What's your annual budget, Peter?
Generous. Played really well. This will be a big win for him for many reasons. He can go on and lift the trophy and win the title.
140.
Back comes Van Gerwen.
Marking was 77.
Gotta go. One dart at tops.
37.
Is that another significant miss from Michael Van Gerwen? 5 out of 20 on the doubles for the world number 1. Wright has been ruthless. Ruthless, 9-5 he leads.
Wright. Another one slipped there, doesn't he?
171.
He did. Data is on with that opening from Van Gerwen. Wright is on the go too.
Well, it was some great darts, especially from Michael Smith in beating Gary Anderson in the first semi-final. And these two haven't disappointed. But it's Peter Wright who's taking the right path.
Peter Wright.
Back comes Van Gerwen.
140. Media require 141.
Well, let's go, Peter. That's 7.
Well, 7 perfect darts, and he may lose the leg. He may lose the leg. Double 10, and he has lost the leg. Well, what incredible.
Well, that was wonderful darts from both players. But that's just so typical of Van Gerwen, isn't it? It really is. It's just a great drama all round there.
Well, don't forget, Van Gerwen started with a 171 himself.
Yeah, that's right.
140.
This match isn't over, Stuart.
Well, we know from experience, and Simon Whitlock certainly does, 8-4 up and lost in the quarterfinals 24 hours ago.
140.
Yeah, it's 9-6, wasn't it? 9-6 in Simon Whitlock. Van Gerwen's got that spring in the step at the moment.
95. 89.
That's one way of doing it,
Yes,
Michael.
it is.
The best 145 of Michael Van Gerwen's life came in 2012 when he won his first big PDC major, the World Grand Prix in Dublin, and it was 145 that sealed him the win in that final against Mervyn King, and the rest, as they say, is history. But he didn't go that way. He went for the treble 20, the treble 15 and tops.
He's opened the door for Peter Wright here, Stuart, and the way Wright's going on these doubles.
To go within one leg of victory. Never in doubt. 10 out of 18 on the doubles. Well, there's no going back now for Michael Van Gerwen. 5 legs. Got to win the lot.
It really is in Peter Wright's hands. Nice last start. Really have been a pleasure to watch those checkouts from Peter Wright in this match.
At the moment, Michael Van Gerwen would have to acknowledge that Peter Wright's been too good.
That wasn't the plan either, that last start.
Well, 16 missed darts at double. That certainly wasn't in the script. And that's the reason why he's 10-6 behind.
98.
Because his opponent's finishing has been spot on.
139. India require 170.
Well, this would be a special way to win. May look at the bull anyway.
105. India require 76.
To stay in it. Double 8.
Van Gerwen because Wright was right there.
Game on.
Yes, a simple task. I say simple with a touch of sarcasm of breaking Peter Wright's throw.
140.
That's okay.
99.
This would be only the second time that Peter Wright would have beaten Michael Van Gerwen in a TV knockout game, if he can do it.
100.
If he can do it.
140.
Gee, that was unlucky. Just took a deflection.
The biggest heartache of all for Peter Wright against Michael Van Gerwen came in the Premier League in London last year, May 2017. 6 missed starts at double to beat Van Gerwen in the final. Magical. Wonderful.
That 180 was
Match point.
magnificently timed, wasn't it?
81.
Just for the match.
Yeah, there was no need to go for the ball. The perfect setup to lead double 16. Well, Michael Van Gerwen here.
150.
Bullseyes in a row.
Just because he could. Fantastic from Van Gerwen, but it doesn't matter. Fantastic from Peter Wright. And Peter Wright is through to the final here in Melbourne, where he will play Michael Smith. The 150 from Michael Van Gerwen, 3 balls, was a showpiece. It was an exhibition. But we've been treated to a real darting exhibition from Peter Wright.